Hello, this is Eddie Lazary, and I want to introduce you to this very special show. About a year ago, Bennett and I created a secret podcast called Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie. This show is very different than all of our other shows in that we literally record with our smartphones, and we share with you a quick thought for the day during our morning commute. These shows are raw and unedited and really give you a deeper look into what we think, how we feel, and, well, just what's going on in our lives when we aren't recording or interviewing guests. These are short episodes. We try to keep it around 10 minutes or less. And so why reveal our secret show now? Well, we've had some amazing feedback from those we've shared this secret podcast with, and now we want to share it with you. But there is a catch. We will release this episode along with the next 4 shows over the course of the next 4 weeks. But then all the remaining episodes will release over on our Patreon site exclusively for our patrons. At the $5 or more month pledge level, you will have the opportunity to get all of these shows. If you want to learn more about that, or if you want to support the show and become a patron, just head on over to changeyourpov.com/support us. And now let's check out this intro episode of Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie. We hope you enjoy. Hello, you're listening to Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie, a secret daily show recorded with our phones during our morning commute.
We share with you our thoughts about business, personal growth, mentorship, veterans issues, online business, our families, and our relationships.
A truly transparent behind-the-scenes look into our thoughts and minds, so enter at your own risk.
Grab the wheel, get in gear, and get your daily dose with Bennett and Eddie. And remember, it's a secret show, so don't tell anybody.
Hello, folks. This is Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie, and I'm Eddie.
And I'm Bennett.
And this is a daily show. It's secret, by the way, recorded with our phones, but we're not doing this recording with our phones because it's a secret. We're not doing this show with our phones because we tried that once already, and
it sounded wicked weird.
Yeah, I sounded like I was in a tin can, and you sounded good, and so we decided. Normally, from this point forward, all of the shows will just be basically solo shows of one of us, and it will be on our phone, in our car, during our morning commute, either to or from work.
And you'll be able to hear like the wind blowing and
yes.
Us swerving in and out of traffic and cussing at people possibly. You never know.
Get the hell out of there. That's not a crosswalk. Yeah.
That bitch just cut me off.
Right. But we want, since both of us are on the episode 00, this is the introductory episode where we explain to you, the new listeners of this show, what the hell this is all about. So, Bennett, give us the nuts and bolts of what this show is and why we created it.
Well, the nuts and bolts is basically so you can get a kind of like a peek behind the veil of what is really going on inside the minds of Eddie and Bennett. It's very scary.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things because we can't really go. We don't go as all in on our Change Your POV podcast or Cigars and Sea Stories or any other podcast that we do because sometimes you're kind of trying to capitulate to the masses, right?
Yeah.
So it's one thing to be Switzerland, but that's not really us. So. We kind of want to give everybody a taste of, what are the things that we don't talk about? You don't talk about politics, really. We don't talk about, our families too much. A little bit here and there, but it's just like our problems, our thoughts, our true thoughts. So if we have a thought, I'm going to tell you about it on this show, especially because I'm driving to work and I'm usually thinking about some crazy shit anyway.
Yeah.
So, it's a matter of just one of those poignant thoughts or controversial things to an extent, you know?
Yeah, and these shows are 10 minutes or less. We capped ourselves out at 10 minutes or less because, well, let's face it, folks, any more than that, and you just get a whole lot of rambling from both of us.
Yeah, just a little bit of dumb and idiocy. So it'll be basically every day.
Right.
And see, some days you might get two. You never know. I'm just saying it's one of those things. It's kind of a wild card because we're going to try and space them out, but who knows?
Yeah, you might get like 2 days in a row of Eddie and 3 days in a row of Bennett. I mean, we're going to try to alternate, but at the end of the day, we want to make this as simple and easy as possible.
Really poignant.
Yeah.
You might get 2 episodes in one day. You never know.
Right, absolutely.
It's one of those things. So, I mean, we'll number them in order, and we'll probably have a name for every one of them. But
sure,
that's about it, man. Otherwise it's bare bones.
Yep, bare bones. There'll be an intro with some cool ass music that Bennett found, and that's it. Basically, 10 minutes of just unadulterated, unedited, no ads, no editing, no anything. So you get it, man.
It's raw, literally straight from our phones.
Yep, that's right.
So it might sound like complete crap.
We'll do our best to make sure it tries not to
filter and boost things that maybe, because like the episode I listened that you did today, Eddie, ahead of time,
right?
Definitely we need to bring down the bass a touch. So
okay. Sounds good. And I might be able to do that in post-production just to kind of turn the volume down a little bit. But yeah, it's all new to us, folks. Normally we record episodes with, high-speed podcast microphones, but doing it in our car is a little bit different, which is cool. Now, let me ask you, Bennett, why secret? Why is this show secret?
Well, part of it is because, not everyone's invited to the fucking party.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of people that don't want to hear it. And frankly, a lot of people that don't necessarily, maybe they don't deserve to hear it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that's one of the big reasons. And it's just because we are talking about stuff that we don't necessarily want the general public to hear. And maybe we want people to work for it a little. Maybe there's a ton of different reasons.
Right. So what kind of people are we looking for? Like who, like if you were to think like the few people that you're going to extend this to and share this with.
Well, I want real true fans.
Yeah.
Of our show. Number one, or of us, I guess.
Right.
Say.
Yeah.
And that has nothing to do with monetary donation or buying of products and things like that. It's got to do with people that actually hold like the same values and are doing good things, adding value, and people that I think would benefit from it.
I totally agree, and that's the kind of litmus test that I'm going to use to kind of share this out with people, because there's going to be some other things that we're going to share that may be some
secret sauce.
Well, yeah, some stuff that we're doing in our business, right, and some things that we're sharing that maybe some other people would look at and be like, "Damn, I can't believe you guys are giving that away or sharing that." So right. I'm trying to make my episodes like story based, real examples, and something that you can take away at the end of the listening to me in my car, right? Like, I want to try to figure out how I can add value the best. I mean, I don't want to make this show where I just get done and just rant for 10 minutes and then call it a day, right?
That's just stupid.
Yeah. Because there's enough of that.
Enough of that.
Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me Coke. There is enough of that, for sure.
Yeah. And so that's why this show is different, and that's why it's secret. So we encourage you to play along. And by the way, right now there is no website for this. We're not going to be advertising on any social media for this. It will be on iTunes, just so you can find it, download it, subscribe to it, and continue to listen to it if you are one of the ones that happen to know about it.
Or happen to stumble across it.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that could be.
Because you very well could. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Somebody could type something in and boom, there it is. And what the hell is this?
So that's what we're going to say. If you stumble across this or if you're told about this, please enjoy the content, enjoy the information. leave your comments, reviews, do what you got to do, but just don't tell anybody, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, try not to.
Yeah, this is a secret show.
And when we say that, we're not doing this because we want people to be like Jedi mind trick 3-card Monty. No, really, it's secret.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't,
right.
don't freaking don't tell a soul.
Right. Yeah.
And I say that with trepidation because I know people will, but it's one of those things that, unless it's somebody of real value that you think it could help, seriously, keep it a secret.
Yeah.
We don't want...
We've got enough trolls on our other shows, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You kidding. So, yes.
Yeah. We want this to be people that like, what do we call them?
Tier one veterans or tier one folks.
Tier one folks. Explain that real quick. We're running out of time. What's a tier
one?
one?
Yeah, 4 tiers, right?
Yeah.
So you basically got a tier one person. It's not necessarily tier one. Tier one is tier one. We're not even tier one, probably. I'd say we're tier 2.
Mm-hmm.
But people that are go-getters, they got ambition, that they want to help other people. They want to maybe run their own business or really just add value to the world, add value to their communities. Be good family folks, be good to their kids. You know what I'm saying? Just good freaking people.
Right.
There's a lot of people that are not good people.
Right.
And then like tier 3 people that are really just kind of starting out, like people that are just graduating college, getting out of the military, that need a little guidance. That's who this is for too.
Mm-hmm.
Tier 4 folks, Tier 4 folks got bigger issues. That's on Maslow's hierarchy. They need some security and shelter and
like
they need to worry about what we're talking about.
Like they're the grown adults that still need bare butt spankings, right?
Correct.
Right. Yeah, like we're not offering that. We're not providing that service here.
No.
So yeah, we want to separate ourselves from those folks. Like, so seriously, if you're sitting on the couch with Cheeto fingers, like,
well, if you want to get off the couch with and wash those hands and get busy,
yeah,
then,
right.
then you're listening to the right show.
Right.
But otherwise,
yeah, this ain't for you.
See ya.
Yep. So that's it, man. We hope you get some value out of this. And like I said, we do not have a website for it yet. We've been tossing around the idea of creating it, but if we do, it will basically be one page that you'll have to get a code. We're gonna make it.
We might have to throw. I think you and I were throwing around the possibility of a very secret Facebook group, which is kind of the same, which is all invite, because even a secret Facebook group, you can't see it.
That's true. Maybe we'll start with a secret Facebook group and
instead of a web page.
Yeah, I like that idea. Yeah, man.
Because the secret one is invitation only. That's it. I mean, when you even type it in, you wouldn't even know it's there because it won't show.
Right, but we'll provide a code that you'll have to provide us in order to get in the door. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's what we'll do.
I think
secret
that's
show.
what we'll do.
So, folks, hope you enjoy it. Again, this is your Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie, a daily show, secret daily show, recorded with our phones during our morning commute.
It's fucking secret.
Don't tell anybody. All right, peace. Well, there you have it, folks. That is the introductory episode of Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie. And remember, this episode, along with the next 4 episodes, we'll be releasing right here on the Change Your POV podcast network. And then all the remaining shows after that, we've got over 50, and we're continuing to add to that library. Will be over on our Patreon page, over at changeyourpov.com/support us. So if you want to listen to the rest of these crazy shows, we have a lot of fun producing them and kicking them out there. And we've gotten a lot of really incredible feedback from those that have listened to these secret daily episodes of Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie. And we hope that you'll want to go along for this ride with us as well. So it's available for our patrons at the $5 or more a month pledge level. And it isn't just about listening to the shows. Obviously, any amount of money that you can provide us on the network is only going to get put back into our network and help support everything that we're doing. Because as much as we love doing this and as much fun as we have, it does cost money to do it. And we want to continue to produce as much great content as we possibly can, and we can't do that without your help. So thank you for your help and for your pledges and for your support. Thank you very much from myself, from Bennett, and everybody over at the Change Your POV Podcast Network. We cannot do this without you. So there you go. Check it out. Head on over to changeyourpov.com/support us. And tune in next week as we listen to the first episode of Daily Dose with Bennett and Eddie. See you then.